Okay, so in this video, I'm going to just quickly show you the process of making withdrawals from your HyperFund account, how you can withdraw your rewards, move them from your HyperFund account to a crypto trading platform such as OKEx or who.com or whichever. We'll use OKEx as an example and move them to OKEx and then do all the magic afterwards there. So let's begin. Right here, we are in the home screen of your Hyper account. Imagine you're logged in here. Move to the account section on the bottom right, click through there. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to identify how many rewards that we have. So in this case, as you can see, I've accumulated just over 1,000 HU in rewards because I paused my rebuying activity for a while to allow these rewards to accumulate here. So I want to withdraw these. So here's how I go first. First, I go to transfer. What I want to do is I want to transfer them to, not to another member here, but I want to transfer them to another account. I will move these rewards from where they are here into the financial section, because in order to move them out of Hyper, I need to move the rewards from the rewards section of my Hyper account to the financial section of my Hyper account. There is another option there for offset. Disregard that. That's for another cause. Okay, so how many do I want to withdraw? Now I'm going to stipulate that I want to take all three, all of them, all 1063. So I do all. I click all there. You could have chosen any portion of that. Then I confirm the transfer. So I enter my code here. So let me just enter my code here just momentarily. And voila, I entered my 6-digit transaction ID and the transfer has happened successfully. If I click on the transfer records, you'll see that that has now moved. I now have 1,063. My 1,063 HU of rewards have moved to financial. You can see that here. If I go back and if I now look at my account, you'll see that the 1,063 rewards have moved from rewards into the financial segment of my account. Okay, so that's the first step done. Okay, so now that we can see that we've moved our rewards in 1,063 and I've moved them to the financial section, 1,063 here, the next step is to exchange. So click on the exchange over here. And then we want to exchange. So I get to choose how many do I want to exchange. Do I want to exchange all of that 1,063 or some of it? Now I'm going to exchange all of it. So I click the all. As you can see, the amount now says 1,063 HU will be exchanged to MOF, Molecular Futures, the currency, the cryptocurrency that Hyper owns and operates, one of them that they own. This is an excellent rate, by the way, relatively speaking. I will enter my pass code here, so I'll pause that for privacy reasons. And once you've entered your password here, your 6-digit password, your passkey that you have for your Hyper account, you will click exchange. And exchange successful. Voila, I can look at this exchange record and you'll see that it says, aha, I've converted my 1,063 HU to nearly 2,500 MOF, 2,500 MOF now. That's done. Okay, so next step. Okay, so as you can see, we have our 1,063 HU converted to MOF at a very good rate, by the way. So we're nearly at 2,500 MOF here. So we've now got to the final step. Let's go back. So we've done a transfer. We've transferred our rewards into from our rewards section to our financial, and then we've exchanged those rewards, the 1,063, into the MOF cryptocurrency at the prevailing rate, and that's yielded that nearly 2,500. Now the third and final step is to do the withdrawal. So I click on withdraw here. It kind of gives us a reminder that everything happens through the Ethereum network, the ERC20 transfer protocol, and it just reminds us that this is an irreversible action. So we just got to be careful here. Don't be playing computer games or watching TV while you're doing this. Okay, all right, so what we got to do here is we've got to enter the recipient address of where we want to send it. You know, if you have a, like, this is really just simply like any bank account. You want to send money to a friend, or you want to PayPal somebody, you'd enter their address here, right? Or their bank account and sort code. That's all we're going to do. So I want to send it to my OKEX account, my own account, which I hold in OKEX. So here it is. I've got it over here, my OKEX account. And in my OKEX account that I've logged in, I go to the assets section here. As you can see, under the assets section, I click on deposit. So assets, click on deposit. Then it says, well, what currency do you want to deposit in? Well, I want to deposit in MOF, molecular futures. There we go. So I've selected it. It says select the MOF deposit network. This is the only choice. So, you know, I said to you a few moments ago, you saw that it says that there was a warning in Hyper that the method is going to be the Ethereum platform, and that's the only platform. Well, that's just verifying that it is. So you can't change that. You just click continue. So I've selected the currency. I want to deposit into my OKEX crypto trading account in MOF, molecular futures. I click continue. Gives me a little warning saying this is an MOF coin address only. Don't use it for any other purpose. So yes, I understand that. And then where do I want to deposit to? I want to deposit to my trading account. That's fine. And I want to click and select, this is the address that I want to grab. So I'm going to grab that address. You can see copy succeeds. So I've copied that address, and I simply go back to my Hyper account and I insert that address over here. I paste that in. Now I'll do a quick check to make sure the first few and the last few characters are identical, just for my peace of mind, and they are. And then it says, well, how much do you want to withdraw and send to this recipient address? In this case, I want to withdraw all of this, 2,489. And you can see the fee, 7 MOF, is exceptionally low, really excellent rate. I mean, this fee can be anywhere 20, 30, 40, 50 MOF. That's not very much, by the way. I mean, that's less than $1 or $1 at this rate. So it's very low anyway, but this is exceptionally low. I enter my transaction password. Let's do that. And I've done that there. I click OK, and moment of truth. Okay, I'll get a mail verification code, because obviously this is an additional layer of security. So I'll just make sure that I have that mail verification code. This will go to your email address, so we just watch out for that. Lo and behold, it's arrived very, very quickly. So this is that additional layer for your security, that it's being done by you. You only have a certain amount of time to do it. So I'm just checking my inbox. I've got it, and let's just see, with any luck. Aha, we're done. Withdraw rewards, and lo and behold, ta-da, we have done it, ladies and gentlemen. My coin, my 2,000, nearly 2,500 of MOF has been withdrawn or sent from my Hyper account for a tiny, tiny fee of 5 MOF, and it's arriving over here in my OKEX. And it won't arrive straight away. It'll take a little while to arrive. And this is what we now sit tight for. It'll arrive under my assets. It'll eventually arrive here under assets, and you'll be able to see it arriving here. Actually, you can see a recent transaction of where I had 440 MOF transfer. That was about 180 HU I had transferred over there. That was a previous one, but this will eventually show up over here. So we now simply have to sit tight and wait for the MOF that I withdrew here in the OKEX account to arrive, from the Hyper account, from my Hyper account, for that MOF to arrive over here in my OKEX account. And it will show up here under recent transactions. When it does, I will be able to then take that 2,500 MOF, and I can then convert it inside OKEX to USDT, USD Tether, and then from there, the world's my oyster. I can keep it as USD Tether as just a simple kind of investment here inside OKEX, or I can transfer that USD Tether, kind of convert it to Bitcoin, and then hold some Bitcoin stock or any other cryptocurrency, I guess, of my choice, or I can take that and move it to, say, a Bitcoin trading account, a Binance trading account, and then convert it to Bitcoin and then out to the currency of my choice back at my bank account in my country. So the UK pounds, US dollars, rupees, etc. Or the third option is I can take that the MOF when it arrives here, the 2500 MOF, convert it to USDT, USD Tether, and then simply load it onto a crypto debit card, a pay-as-you-go card, a Visa card or a MasterCard of your choice. Remember, HyperCard have their own Visa and MasterCard options, or you can have a crypto.com. Any of these crypto cards, you can simply load that USD Tether on that card and then go ahead and spend it online. Or ultimately, if you have a physical card, spend it physically in the shops and places, more or less anywhere where Visa or MasterCard is accepted anywhere around the world. And that, my friends, is a wrap for this video. I hope you found it beneficial, and stay tuned, stay touched. God bless.